Papa, I can't see musical.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah!
Wow, that was loud.
So let's turn that bad boy down.
Man, what up, y'all? Whoa, we echo.
We echo bad. All right, let's turn this down. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. What's going on, bro?
Welcome to the social vent.
Exactly. We are back again for shenanigans and bullshit. And we're going to talk wrestling. We're going to talk comic books. And we're going to talk some motherfucking everything else. And the mama and the daddy.
Uncle, cousin.
Your in-laws.
Yeah, both your in-laws. In-law.
In-law, that's right. All day, every day. So what's going on, bro? How was your week?
It's been a week. I'm just glad to be doing this. I look forward to this.
So do I.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I was just like, man, I can't wait to podcast. I can't wait to talk to our peeps. I can't wait to just
do the damn thing.
Do the social vent,
yes.
and talk shit.
Yes, and then text everybody right here too, because everyone's asking, "Oh, you guys went live?" Yes, we went live. I'm texting everybody. Said, "Join us." Boy, I tell you, it has been just one hell of a damn week. You know, today.
It has been. You know, and I just got done getting out of a meeting, and I'm just like, let's podcast it up. Ooh, I just got Big Daddy's logo on here. Man. Not the social vent. What's going on with me?
I don't know. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you?
Now we got the social vent back up there.
All right.
This is the Big Daddy forever. This is the social vent, damn it.
That's right.
Did you know somebody else bought your shirt?
Which one?
The Big Daddy forever.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's right, Big Daddy Strong. I was flattered actually. I was like, oh shit, someone actually bought that motherfucker. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Before we jump in, there's no sponsor.
There's no sponsor. But yes, there is, ladies and gentlemen. New sponsor, Crazy Hoodies. www.crazyhoodies.com. My spot, I always wanted to have my own little hoodie company, my own little hoodie shop. So that's what I'm doing now. I have like just crazy designs, and I have some up there right now. So check it out. It's fun stuff. Please check it out. It's cool, and it's rewarding. It's rewarding. It's orgasmic.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I really am, because when I saw this project start from the bottom and slowly rise, I was just like, this shit is dope.
Over the course of 3 fucking years.
I've seen it grow, and now that it's here, I'm like, boom.
So if you hear a squawking outside, folks, those are just my birds. My birds come and go. They're robins. So yeah, if you hear like, that's, I'll even do it again for you. Oh, they sometimes go deep into the night. I'm just like, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, shh, go to sleep.
I got you on the sound effect. Let's do it again.
Let's hear what it sounds like real quick.
I got you on the sound effect. Let's do it again.
Yes, folks, we're on 2 different computers. Same computer. I'm just looking on mine, and we're just having fun. That's all it is. We're just having fun.
I didn't write out the questions like you usually do, but we'll just jump into the first topic.
Jump into the first topic. Let's do it.
Why is wrestling fans assholes?
Because they are prima donnas. They expect a certain thing. I've noticed that over the years, wrestling fans have just grown to be just assholes, bruh. Just fucking dicks. if you know when ECW, yes, I do blame ECW when there was Eastern Championship Wrestling when they brought more of the Japanese style competition wrestling more to the States. It got worse because they wanted the violence, they wanted the blood and gore, but they also wanted the real storylines, they wanted wrestling. They were tired of the sports entertainment bullshit. They wanted some old school wrestling again, and it's just gotten increasingly. I feel it's gotten increasingly worse with just fans just expecting certain damn things.
I blame the internet.
Oh, I blame the internet too.
Like back in the day, dirt sheets were you had to subscribe to a newsletter or something like that. You got it, or in a magazine. Now it's all over the fucking internet.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked this question is because of the fact that I am an asshole. I am a wrestling fan who is an asshole.
You are a wrestling snob.
A wrestling snob.
And I say that with all love.
I know. And I say this because AEW. I was all for it when it came out. I was like, holy shit, all these indie guys I love. And the show started, and they just couldn't keep WWE out of their fucking mouth.
Yeah, they couldn't.
And it just drove me crazy, Yeah. Because I was just like, hey, man, be your own thing. Do your own thing. And then they just started signing everybody. It was like WCW 2.0.
All over again.
Yeah, but I feel like Tony Khan knows better this time around. Mm-hmm. He ain't going to make the same mistakes as Paulie. He ain't going to make the same mistakes as Eric.
Or even Vince.
Yeah, well, now Vince, they put a fire under his ass now. And at a certain point, I was like, fuck AEW. I ain't going to watch this. I ain't going to do this, I watched Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega from the Grand Slam show this past Wednesday on Dynamite.
I caught when you left, I caught some glimpses of it on YouTube, and I have to say, if to me that was like the biggest warning shot to all wrestling promotions out there. It's like we're here, and we're gonna fucking do it.
Dude,
y'all better wake up.
People in that arena, 20,000
losing their mind.
No WWE attachment, no nothing. And seeing that match has been a dream match of mine. Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega.
That's some good shit.
It tore down the house. Oh my, goosebumps and everything. I was sitting there like, oh my god, the match is so good. And my wife was like, you over here, fuck AEW, Punk can't wrestle no more. And I was like,
well, he's overrated. I think he's fucking overrated.
I know you always thought that, but it's just one of those things where that's where the question came from. Why is wrestling fans assholes? Because it's like Roman Reigns. Remember how much
you hate it.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I've always been a Roman Reigns fan.
Then it took him to get cancer for everybody that's cooled down.
Yeah.
And,
oh, you guys, come on. I remember seeing that shit. Come on, you guys, be nice. I was fucking nice. I was probably like the nicest, fucking Roman Reigns fan out there. But everyone else is like fucking like dickheads and me.
Doug hated him. And now I love Roman. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
He found his groove. He found his groove.
I love the tribal chief. I love that shit. And he needed Paul. Like, Paul was the real turning point of his character.
Paul will make anybody fucking shine. That's just Paul.
Yeah.
He'll make anybody shine. He'll make a popsicle stick fucking shine.
Yeah. And like I said, it was just a beautiful thing that I saw in that match. And and I just told a friend of mine, I was like, I can't talk shit no more. I can't say nothing because it's gonna make me a hypocrite because I text you and I was like, oh my god, that match and that show was good. It was a good damn wrestling show. Raw was phenomenal this week as well. And NXT, I watched the second episode of this NXT.
I haven't watched it yet.
2.0. I'm not. There's not any spoiler. It's not spoiler.
Okay, no, I know it's okay. You can spoil it, but I'm like you. I'm not happy with it right now.
I did like the first show. I'll put that out there.
Yeah.
Because the wedding to end the show.
The wedding was fucking cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. You haven't watched this week's episode?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, the golden days of NXT is gone. It's big men, they slowed down. They slowed down everybody. And last week's show is very different from this week's show. And a lot of debuts. Like the faces we've never seen before are names. And whoever is naming these guys, these are rib names. They're serious rib names. Like the Steiner kid, the one they introduced.
That one was, they could have come up with something better.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker. I'm like, what? You could have called him Braun Steiner or,
something.
Something.
Do you like that? Do you like the Anderson family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, and then what's his name? Vaughn Vanguard or something like that?
Fuck it. Yeah.
When he got thrown into the main event and they dirty Kyle that way. And for me, now that I'm not all the way on the AEW train, but I'm saying, I want Kyle to get out of there. I want him to hook back up with Bobby Fish because they let Bobby Fish go. And they come back together as Red Dragon. And I want to see them
annihilate everybody.
I want them to go to AEW and because their tag division is already on fire. They got the Young Bucks, they got the Lucha Brothers, they got fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Every great tag team out there. And Red Dragon was one of my favorite tag teams on the Indies.
Going back into the asshole part about divisions. The fans are really shitting on the women divisions right now, and that's across the board. Impact, WWE, all brands. They can't hold a candle to the men. You know what? In some ways they've surpassed the men. I mean, the women are doing their own thing. There's no one's really giving them a chance unless it's a Charlotte Flair ripoff on goddamn TV every week. They're not really giving the rest of the ladies a chance. But you got Sasha Banks, who's I give her 1 more year in wrestling.
I think
before she goes full Hollywood
with the women's division is they're not creating more stars. Now they're just relying on a Charlotte, a Sasha, a Becky. They're now
Dr. Brett,
Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker. God,
yeah.
DMD.
DDS.
Is it?
She's actually a dentist. She's a legit doctor. It cracks me up. She keeps showing up.
Adam Cole, and Adam Cole now is over. It was funny. It's like when Punk signed, I was like, "That's cool." Mm-hmm. Then the rumors of Bryan Danielson, I was like, "Oh my god!" Then when he went, I was like, "Oh." Then when Adam, you know how much I love Adam Cole.
Yeah, folks. When Adam Cole went, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. So I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna tell you about Adam Cole. What he did. He texted me all fucking day. He sent me memes. He sent me all kinds of shit. Adam Cole. I'm like, gotta run.
Adam Cole, baby.
And then when it was CM Punk, I was like, fuck CM Punk. He's waited too long. He's waited too long.
It was just nice to see that he got his respark for the love of wrestling.
Yeah.
And that promo he cut that first night, it definitely was a nice dig at WWE without mentioning WWE, but still being respectful. And he talked about when he left the business and he's had to say goodbye to pro wrestling and from Ring of Honor and all that.
Yeah.
And he says, after I think it's 7 long years or something like that, when he was in WWE, whatever long he was there, he mentioned those years and he goes, now it's nice to be right here back into pro wrestling.
That was a crazy dig. Even Bryan too. When Bryan came back, you should have seen him, folks.
Oh my god!
I was too. I'm not gonna lie. I was all like, yes.
And I'm not gonna lie. I teared up as soon as they said the American Dragon.
Because that's him. That's it. That's his moniker.
I was just, I don't know why, because I've been following that dude's career for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through all my Ring of Honor DVDs, and I was just, and then like as soon as they announced him, he was coming out, and I was like, you know, it's the indie scene was huge. Remember how like I was like throwing DVDs your way, PWG, Ring of Honor.
But you and my cousin Chris, y'all, he's an indie fan nut. I mean, he is all over goddamn the indie scene. I am too. I don't buy all the DVDs like y'all do. I can't afford that. I can't afford that shit.
I don't anymore. You know, they have their own streaming sites now.
Yeah, everything's streaming.
High Spots Network, Indie Wrestling's network or show or something like that.
Combat.
Yeah, Fight.
That's the one. Fight. I was thinking Combat.
And what's funny is like that match with Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega has re-sparked my love for wrestling.
Right.
And everything that professional wrestling was in that match. And that crowd, before they even locked up, it was like Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
And the crowd was just going ape shit before they even locked up.
Before they even locked up, they just looked at each other and the crowd was like, you know, and that was cool.
That was.
And the best part about it is Punk pulled his promo after. he came out, he was just like, I don't know how to. I'm so glad I'm not wrestling tonight because I don't know how to follow that.
See, that's me as a fan. I'm gonna be one of those asshole fans right now against CM Punk. His ego won't allow him just to go out there and just do some damn good anyway. He just has to feel like he has to be on top spot. I think it's his ego all these years that didn't allow him just to I don't know, not to, how can I say it?
I can see it in your face though.
I'm trying to think of the word.
Come on.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But it's just amazing how much of a fucking prima donna he is. He's a fucking prima donna. He's a little bitch, man. Oh, I did this. I am wrestling. I am this. I'm a straight edge. Okay, that's fine. You're a fucking straight edge. We get it. AJ, I'm sorry. It's a damn shame when his wife is more over even after all these years than his ass. If AJ Lee was to come back right now, bro, she's gonna get the.
Yeah, she ain't gonna go to WWE though.
Oh no, she already said. She already said on her Instagram. There's no chance in hell.
I heard through because I follow like. I was off the. You remember how I told you I was listening to every podcast.
Yeah.
Every wrestling podcast, autobiography. Like I was really heavy on the shit. I stopped for a bit, and I just watched WWE. But after like watching that match, I not even resubscribe. I put the notifications on back to all the podcasts I follow. I went and I've been listening to Bustin' Open Radio. Like everything, and just like I said, that match just re-sparked everything inside of me that just loves pro wrestling, and it was beautiful, and it was just one of those things. And another great match on that card, just so I'm not sucking off Kenny and Brian anymore. It was Malachi Black versus Cody Rhodes.
Hey, that match was badass. Malachi Black, that dude, I would love to wrestle him. Even at my age, I don't give a shit. He can fucking
kick your head off.
That's fine. That's fine. Kick my damn head. Just as long as he lets me just hit him back one really good time.
Can you just get him right? Get him right?
Yeah, that's fine. Just as long as I get to give him a receipt right back. Just right across his fucking nugget. Just hit him right there across his goddamn temple. No, not across his. That's fucked up.
I was like, no, just get him the shiniest part of his bald head.
Which would be
you're right there.
You're right, yeah, right there, folks. Right there. Look in the camera. Right, fucking there. Just have that big ass boot. Just come around and he'll probably peel the skin off right there. You know, it'd be all good.
You'd be laying on the floor and I'll be like, Well, folks.
Speaking of badass podcasts, just real quick, I've always wanted to do this. Shout out to our boys, Dirty Hills Podcast, because y'all are bringing the heat every single goddamn time.
The Dirty Hills.
Dirty Hills. What did I say?
Dirty Hills.
Okay, I thought I said something else. Okay, Dirty Hills. Dirty Hills. I love y'all. Seriously.
Now, if you guys, and everybody that listens to this podcast or subscribe to the channel for the reviews, you should go. If you love pro wrestling, Dirty Hills.
Dirty Hills podcast all fucking day. Seriously. They crack some of them, they just crack me up, man. They get so into it. I'm just like going back and forth on the screen like, okay,
yeah.
What?
they love wrestling.
They do. They do.
I'm so jelly of the NWA belt they have on the table. Every time I see that belt, I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna steal it. No, I'm not.
I
ain't gonna steal y'all shit.
I want an NWA championship so bad, like just the display, because NWA is near and dear to my heart. And then when they kind of just faded away,
yeah.
Then when they came back, remember how big and cheesed out I was? I was like, power! They're coming back, live studio wrestling.
I almost punched him in his goddamn mouth.
He
was so just like he is now. He keeps cutting me off. Shh.
Sorry, Dave.
he was like, NWA. I mean, I love NWA too, but it was more. I grew up in the era of like, Bruiser Brody, all of them crazy cats and shit like that. Them, the big men where they would just like knock the shit out of each other, not like WWE big men where it's like 5 minutes, go out there and wrestle and bump each other's forehead and they fall over and they pin them. Yeah, I miss old school. Actually, is there anything in NWA now? Not really.
They're still doing it.
Okay.
But you have to pay like $5 a week to watch Power now. Remember how it was on YouTube?
$5 a week.
Yeah, it's $5. You basically pay for the episode. It's $5 a week, and you can keep up with Power. And it's like $35 for one of their pay-per-views.
Who else used to do that shit? TNA did that when they first came out. Remember the dollar pay-per-view a week? Wow. Yeah. Damn, that's.
Well, it made me sad because that's how I kept up with NWA, because it was Power was on YouTube.
Yeah.
But COVID just shut all that down.
God damn, fucking COVID.
Yeah, like
COVID.
And it definitely just squashed the NWA for that time, and then to take some time off because it's a studio show.
Yeah.
And so like they had to like go regulations and this and that.
All that shit. Yeah.
But what's cool is that now they're trying to make a comeback, and Ric Flair showed up. That was cool. Like the last pay-per-view they had, Ric Flair showed up after he, because he requested to get let go from WWE, and he left. And now there's rumors. Charlotte is thinking about going to AEW and creating a faction with Rick, Andrade, and her. So
yeah, because her and Andrade are they engaged? What the hell?
Oh, sorry. That's we're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook, on everywhere, folks.
Everything. So, yeah, but that's just rumors right now. I don't think Charlotte would leave, but I think she would leave.
I think right now she leave because she's done everything, but they're bringing in some storylines now where they're making certain ladies out there like bona fide threats. I mean, her and Sasha, you can. I don't think you'll never see another Sasha Charlotte match again because what's there for them to do? They pulled out all the damn stops. Baszler.
That's who I'm talking about, bro. Remember I was telling you, I was like, because we were texting about this the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, because you were upset about them.
Nia Jax. Making her look weak, man.
Yeah, and I was like, it's Nia. I like Nia.
Yeah. But
Shayna is a beast.
She is.
Get back to being a beast.
Yeah. Former MMA, all that shit, like she was in NXT. God damn, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I hated her, but at the same time, I liked the shit out of her just because she was going roughshod through everyone, and she was hurting motherfuckers. When I was a big old Rhea Ripley fan, when she beat Baszler,
you got out of that quick.
I did because it's like this girl has no skill. Well, she has skill. She just, I don't know. I'm just looking back, she shouldn't have beat Baszler. She shouldn't have. No, there's no. If they were to wrestle again, which I think they're going to here soon, Baszler's gonna beat her ass.
You see where Rhea is at now?
Where's she at now?
She is currently the women's tag team champion with Nikki ASH. Yeah, just I didn't see how. I heard that they were doing a thing for Connor's Cure.
Yeah.
And they got the tag team titles because I believe Natty's out.
Yeah, Natty's out.
Yeah, so I don't know. I all of a sudden, like, I just saw on Busted Open, they were talking about, they're like, oh my God, Nikki ASH, almost superhero, and Rhea Ripley are now the women's tag team. And I was like, I forgot about those titles, to be honest. Like, I was excited at first.
Yeah.
Because there was so much potential for a badass women's tag team division. And then they just took the title.
Faded.
Yeah. And then I forgot there was an NXT women's tag team title.
Which those tag team titles, man, they're defending the shit out of them. They're putting their women through the ringer, but we'll see what happens now after Vince's 2.0 bullshit.
Oh yeah, like I said, it feels very old school NXT 2.0. I hate that they keep calling it that. When I'm watching the show, it's like, NXT 2.0, NXT 2.0, NXT 2.0. I'm like, just call it NXT. Just call it NXT.
Yeah, who's that remind you of? Matt Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his goddamn.
Wait, was it Matt?
Uh-huh.
It was Matt, huh?
Matt Hardy 2.0.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
It is, yeah, just like when we used to do the social event reboot podcast.
Little history lesson there, folks. Yeah, welcome everybody to the social. And you would fuck up every time, though.
I would every time. This is a reboot social event. I called it everything what it was supposed to be, folks. Honestly, it was like, God damn.
Yeah, I think there's a few podcasts where you never called it the social event. You called it the social network or the social something. Well, and that'd be like, it's the social event podcast reboot. You're like, goddamn, your reboot, you know? And then, like, we just decided as a team, we're not going to call the show the reboot no more. We just dropped the reboot title.
Yeah, because someone else kept saying, it was one of our viewers said the same thing. Do you guys have to call it that all the damn time? And
remember how excited I was about calling it a reboot?
Yeah.
Like,
because it was literally a reboot.
No, remember I was excited because, like, that's what the Jay and Silent Bob movie, Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going to call ourselves the Social Event Reboot since we're rebooting this shit. And it was like, oh, it's not cool anymore? Okay, fine.
Yeah, that was that one. Whoever was watching said, "You guys can quit saying that shit now."
You know, it killed him. It killed it. It killed the
Yeah, it did. That's why I turned around. That's why he quit watching, because I told him to go fuck his goddamn self. He didn't like that shit. It's all right, crybaby. You got your wish. I cussed you out. Now you don't watch no more. Pussy ass nigga. Shit.
Well, back to wrestling. Well,
I'm like, well, fuck you.
Just because I see my juice dying.
Why
No, I didn't bring a plug.
I have my cabroncito.
Cabrons. Well, I'm the cabron. Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I was like, not you. Me.
Speaking of cabrons.
Oh.
Comic books.
Comics.
Who do you think is going to be the top dog in the next couple of years? Because Image right now is on fire with all the creator-owned books, with all the stuff that they got coming out here in the next few years. DC's on fire. Now that a lot of folks won't admit it, but Milestone is hot. Milestone Comics are hot again. They got their movies coming out. They have everything meshed together, from the comics, the prose books, the comic books, TV, everything. Marvel is still having the same formula, but it's still working for them. Boom Comics, all these other little publishers are starting to come up, quick. Who do you think is going to be the top dog here in the next couple of years?
DC.
DC?
I think being somebody who is an avid reader, and there's some good independent stuff out there, but DC is killing it right now. Like they are like story wise, they got the big Batman Fear State coming out. They know how to reboot their universe when they need to reboot their universe. So
take that chance.
They take that chance, to take that risk. Like let's reintroduce these characters and let's do this and let's do that. And it's just one of those things where DC DC is going to be the top dog in comics for a long time because they're bringing stories that matter, that you will care about. Don't get me wrong, Marvel's still doing all right. They got that great stuff. They had to bring in Tom Taylor. I think he was writing the script for a while, but it's that Dark Ages Marvel series he's writing right now. And the first issue was sad but good. Like it's its own thing. It's nothing else. And it is not going to affect the universe. It's just its own thing in its own time. And so, what's really cool about it is like, I don't want to give spoilers though.
Give spoilers. I don't get. It's okay. I'll still read. Just like you you basically told me the entire story of House of X and Power of X. I'm still reading.
Without the twist though. Without the
twist.
I told you that story without the twist.
Yeah, and I'm reading it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I know I need to get more sleep because, damn it, I've been binge reading it. I'll go to work in the morning. All kinds of big daddy be having all kinds of bags on his eyes, be trying to work on people, massage. Deeper, okay.
Yeah, but no, Dark Ages is dope. It's like the world completely is dark now, and like no technology works. So now Tony has to create steampunk Iron Man now, like a steampunk suit that's purely on steam and shit like that.
Nice, about fucking time.
They really went back into the Dark Ages. But wrapping it up with a little bow here because we went into power saving mode. But this was fun.
No, keep talking.
Can you find me a plug?
I will shop.
You find me a plug. But yeah, so I have this problem where I don't plug in my stuff and I don't keep my stuff charged at all. We had it. This happened on the podcast before, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This happened a couple weeks ago. I didn't charge my pad, my tablet. I didn't charge my this, and I didn't charge my phone, and all of it went down. And I think my phone's getting low too. So I keep hearing bendejo. It's not my fault.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
No, well maybe I should have you remind me to get it charged. You ever think about that? Huh? I know you're not my mama. I'm just telling you, you could be reminding me since we're partners. And now you keep singing. Are you sure you can find one? He's digging down. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's moving a dead body or something. My goodness. Yeah. So I just have this problem. I have this problem a lot. Why? Because I'm a scrub. That's what scrubs do. I just have problems. But how's everybody out there tonight? Well, tonight, somehow. How's everybody out there? Drop some comments in the chat. You want to ask us a question? Sorry. Moving the phone. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Dark Ages. Yeah, so the issue 1's out right now. The next big DC comic book event thing is Batman Fear State. That's gonna be wicked cool. I can't keep jockeying this anymore. Nightwing by Tom Taylor. He just finished a 6-issue run, and it is fantastic. It made me cry like a baby back bitch. It was.
I don't know where it's at. I have my little bag of attachments.
I am at, let's see, 14%.
14%, we still got time.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, my pick, I'm going like a way out on a limb. Boom Comics. Boom Comics, I think, is going to be the one that's going to be.
I can agree with that.
Be shutting them all down. Not shut them down, but they're going to give everyone a run for their money. You got a whole bunch of old industry folks who who worked for Marvel, DC, Image. They decided to come together themselves and start doing something. Not Boom, IDW. Sorry, Boom, IDW.
Oh, I can see it for both of those.
Yeah, they're
No,
pronouncing
Image.
bitches.
Image is what I was thinking.
Image?
Oh,
Image.
no, the Image has been trying for a very long time.
Yeah, when they slowly start losing all their people.
All they got is Spawn now, right?
They got Spawn, they got Savage Dragon, they got shit. Those are If we're talking original, who are still putting out the comics, Todd McFarlane with Spawn, Savage Dragon with Eric Larson. Of course, Jim Lee has moved on. He moved on a long time ago. Jim Valentino, he is the publisher now.
Because I think all I'm getting from them is Spawn. Because they're launching the Spawn universe and the Spawn King Spawn, which is one of the hottest titles out there right now. Yeah, that's what I got into. So that's because good old Nick, who gave me this great tattoo, keeps posting about Spawn on Facebook over and over. You've seen this post about Spawn.
Actually, no, because I don't.
Oh, really? Yeah, you don't do the Facebook in the morning.
No, not really, because it's got my fucking.
Yeah, so like that's why I got into Spawn.
It's funny too, because they have what else they have? They have Invincible. They have
Invincible, yeah.
Of course, The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Lazarus.
Is that still going?
With The Walking Dead, the comic book? Oh yeah,
wow.
That's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's just
the shows are.
Oh,
we're at 10%.
Okay, the shows are going away. I see pretty soon, which is good. But the comic book's not going anywhere because the comic book. It just seems like when it's kind of slowing down, it heats right back up, and especially now with the arc that they're going into, boy, it's gonna be some shit.
I'm just not really into zombies, so.
To me, it's not. It's more than the zombies. It's about humans trying to survive with each other, learning how to cohabitat, and they really don't do any that fucking good in this show.
No, I get what you mean. It's just that setting I just don't care for.
Right.
It's just been overdone and overplayed, and I can't believe that there's been like 10 seasons or 20 seasons of that show.
Same here. Even though half the crew has already fucking died.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, my dumbass will bring a charger for next time. But I love every single one of y'all. Thank you for checking out the Social Event Podcast. We love doing this. Tell us what you think of this new setup. Tell us about the sound. We're going to only get better.
Yes, we are.
So after that,
my head.
you're going to like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am King the Sexy Ninja.
You forgot about Target.
Oh, and Target. And
Big Daddy.
And when in doubt,
fuck your couch.